because it's Thursday.
Hello Internet and welcome back to The Vanishing Point. Just recently, WB was kind enough to send me my own copy of Batman Ninja for review purposes. And honestly, despite what the critics are saying online, I actually am enjoying it. Yeah, I get it's kind of weird that they replaced Batman with Lindsay Lohan, but wait. This is Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. I guess today's episode is brought to us by Disney because they're gonna own us all in 10 years anyway. However, with Batman Ninja fresh in everyone's minds right now, it kind of got me thinking about the DCAU's own Ninja Batman stories. And no, I'm not talking about the Batman Ninja Turtles crossovers. I am talking about Night of the Ninja, Day of the Samurai, and Batman Adventures number 24. You guys didn't know that there was a sequel to those 2 episodes in a comic? Start reading. Grow your brain. So in Batman Adventures number 24, it said that between the time that Coyote Ken died, spoiler alerts, they tried to keep it vague in the episode, he's dead, it's canon, and the time that Bruce trained in Japan was about 15 years. So I thought to myself, I said, self, can we narrow down when exactly that is? And myself said back to me, it said, maybe if you watch enough things and read enough comics and do enough math, you can. So as I've said multiple times before, Batman Adventures The Lost Years starts in 1997, which puts a cap for most of the Batman Adventures and Batman the Animated Series stuff to occur by the end of 1996. For those of you who are saying, well, why can't it go on into 1997? I'll get to that another time. While we don't have a start date for this era of Batman, I'm thinking it's 1992. We do see that year show up in Beware the Grey Ghost. We're told in the new Batman Adventures that
7 years ago, this very night, the clown prince of crime, the Joker, was born on this spot.
That starts in 1999, so the earliest he can become Joker is 1992. And then the show started airing in 1992. Oh yeah, and then there's Hamilton Hill had 2 terms of being mayor in Gotham before Batman Adventures Volume 2, which starts in 2000. 2 terms, 8 years, 2000 minus 8, 1992. It makes sense to me. So we're starting with a gap of 1992 to 1996. 15 years before that would be sometime between 1977 to 1981. Can we narrow it down further? Glad you asked. Because the answer is yes! So we're told in Zatanna, the episode, not the character, that the last time Bruce saw her was 10 to 12 years ago.
How long has it been? 10 years? 12?
Keep it with the same 92 to 96 gap. That means the flashback we see there would have occurred sometime between 1980 to 1986. Seeing as that flashback states the time Bruce spent in Japan happened later,
I thought you'd be finishing the tour with us.
I'm leaving for Japan tomorrow.
that means that flashback has to cap off at 1981, where our Japan flashback also caps off at. So this means Bruce leaves Zatara the Magician to go to Japan to train to be a ninja sometime between 1980 to 1981. Well, wait, no, he trains to be a samurai. We can cap off Batman's time in Japan by figuring out when he returns to Gotham, as seen in the flashbacks of Mask of the Phantasm. Batman and Robin Adventures Annual Number 1, Shadow of the Phantasm, states that the events of Mask of the Phantasm occurred 3 years earlier. Now with 1996 being the latest this comic can happen, 1993 is the latest that Mask of the Phantasm can happen, and as we said with Joker earlier, debuting in 1992, that film occurs between 1992 to 1993, meaning the flashback of 10 years earlier
Can't believe it's been 10 years.
puts Bruce's return to Gotham sometime between 1982 to 1983. So overall, this means Bruce left Zatara sometime between 1980 to 81, got to Japan in that same time frame, and potentially trained with his sensei Yoru up until 1982-1983. I am going to end this with a question for you guys. Leave your answers down under in Australia. Did you like Batman Ninja? And if you didn't, why not? Why not? Why not? I have been Maddie Washburn. This has been Vanishing Point. We will continue to be both Maddie Washburn and Vanishing Point. I will see you in 2 weeks, except I think maybe there's a timeline video that comes out after this. So maybe I'll see you in less. I can't keep track anymore.